What's going on, everyone? Here battling in a draft, and we are gonna start off with some good options. We got, let's see. Okay, Insidious Will is medium. Aether Meltdown is fine. Essence Extraction, I think, is the card I like the best here. Pima Outrider is a good card as well. And then Gear Seeker Serpent is also nice. So it's between Essence Extraction and Pima Outrider for me. I'm going to take the Extraction, I think. Pima Outrider is also good, but Extraction is, I think, a little bit better. Okay, so now we can take Shrewd Negotiation, or we could take Hunt the Weak, or we could take Artist, Thriving Grubs, Fanatic. I like the negotiation a decent amount. I'm going to take that and let's see where it leads. Okay, so now we're in pick three, pack one, excuse me, and we have options for Collie Park, Bubba Sparks. We have a Rhino as an option, and we have probably would not take Seed Sculptor over Rhino. We have Innovator. I'm going to take the Sparks here. I think the Sparks is this to me is a signal. I don't see. I mean, I suppose there was a really good rare and a really good uncommon, but I'm sparking right now. Okay, so now we have options for Dund Operative or Construct or Pillar Bug. I'll take the Dund Operative. None of these cards are very good. I'll take Dund Operative. Okay, now we have, let's see, the Cub. The Cubby is a good card. Scavenger, Prophetic Prism. I like the Prism here. We could end up splashing a Welding Sparks or splashing a Shrewd Negotiation. Prism is great with negotiation. I'll take Prism. Still not 100% sure where we're at in this draft. I mean, it seems like green would have been a pretty easy, slammer jammer, but that is not the path that we have chosen. I don't want to take Narnum Cobra. I would rather take Construct or Skygate. We seem to be a fairly defensive deck at this point. I suppose, I'll take the Skygate. I'm not thrilled with that, but okay. We can have Subtle Strike. It's a nice trick. Torch Gauntlet or Workshop Assistant. I like Subtle Strike here. I will select it. We have Tutor, Bastion, the Goggles, and the Rush. I'm between Goggles and Rush right now. I like the Rush. I think we're certainly black. The question is whether we want to play Goggle. Yeah, we'll take Rush. Alright, so we could take Broker, P-Foul are our two biggest options. Or we could take the Infiltrator, but I like Broker better than Infiltrator. I'll take the Broker, I suppose. Let's see. Okay, none of these cards are very good. I'll just take Harrier, I guess. I mean, I don't want to play any of this crap. Eh. Yeah, maybe I'll take the Curiosity, actually. Alright, we'll take Subtle Strike, and Fortuitous Find, and Dukara Scavenger, and Ornamental Courage. Alright, we'll sort by converted mana cost. Alright, it already is. So, okay, we're black. We could be black-blue. We could be black-red, depending on what we see. I'm not going to be green in all likelihood. Um, yeah, we'll see what comes of our next pack. Okay, well, there's some great white cards. That stinks for us, because we are not playing white. We could play Spark, could play the Serpent. I like the Serpent a good amount. Could play just another Dund Operative. I'll take the Serpent and we'll see what happens. I've had great experiences with Gearseeker Serpent. Okay, so our options now are Pyrohelix, which I don't like. We could take Puzzle Knot, which is pretty bad. It's not a great position for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't like any of these cards very much. I suppose another Rush is not the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly not necessarily where I want to be. This is tough. All right, we'll take Rush. Okay. Now we can take Malfunction. Oh no, we take Renegade Freighter. What am I saying? Renegade Freighter is a great card. Okay. We take Tidy Conclusion over the Welding Sparks. We take... Do we like Dund Operative or Consulate Skygate? I would take the Dund Operative. Okay, so our deck's shaping up a little bit. Certainly looking for more creatures. We're not going to play this Morbid Curiosity. We're pretty unlikely to play Dukara Scavenger. Man, we got Sparks and a Furious Reprisal. And a Wayward Giant. I don't know. We could just take the Sparks here and just splash Shrewd Negotiation. Yeah, we'll see about that. It's an option. Let's take the Assembler. Let's see if we can catch another one. Options here are Live Fast, Aether Theorist, Terror of the Fairgrounds, depending on if we want to be splashing red or splashing blue. I'll take the take the Live Fast. Okay. Sure, I'll take Spark of Creativity. Why not? Okay, so this is shaping up to be an interesting draft for sure. Do we just want another spark? Hmm. Sure, we'll take another spark. Take a workshop assistant? Ugh, that's so bad. And we already have a fortuitous find. Sure, yeah, we'll take a workshop assistant and see what comes of that. And another rush of vitality. Okay, when it rains, it pours. All right, club security, I like that. And another fortuitous find. And this. So it seems like we're not going to be playing Gear Seeker Serpent after all. Well, we still could, I suppose. Okay, we've got Freighter and Prism as our best options here. I'll take Freighter. I think Freighter is quite good, and I like it a little better than Prism in our deck, especially if we end up ditching the Shrewd Negotiation. We are going to want more good, solid creatures, though. So, this pack is all about the creatures. Hmm. We can take Wayward Giant, Weldfast, Monitor, Oval Chase Dragster is an option as well. But we need creatures, not vehicles. We got vehicles. We need crummy little dinky creatures to crew our vehicles. And I prefer artifacts in general. I think Wayward Giant is a good card, but I think that we need the Weldfast Monitor just a little bit more for our deck. I'm not 100%. Is Midnight Oil good? Let's take a look. Um, yeah, I think Midnight Oil is actually good. Okay, we've got Daredevil. That's a good one. Better for us than Gorger for sure, and better for us than these other options. So yeah, we'll take the Daredevil. We will take the Screecher. We just want little creatures, lots of small and medium-sized deuteronis. Okay, neither of these is in our colors. We can take another security. I don't love it, but you know, whatever. Fist Squad. Hashtag squad goals. Take an eager construct here. Um, we only have two real like little guys. I think that we need the construct. I do like a Maulfist squad though. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'll take construct. And another one. I'll take Diabolic Tutor, although I'm not thrilled with it. Unlikely to play it, but it's possible. So we've got an aggressive red-black deck. I'm not thrilled, but I don't hate it. Probably not playing this Skygate, probably not playing Negotiation, probably, yep, probably not playing Assembler or Tutor or Prism. Cut one of these rushes. That's a deck. Oh, no, it's not. That card is gone. Yeah, we could probably stick back in another one of these cards, like another, just keep the Prophetic Prism. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, 6 with the squad. It's not the worst. Midnight Oil is a pretty good card for us. We have a good amount of removal. Alright, yeah, Wayward Giant, I'll play it at this point for sure. I'm not going to play a third Subtle Strike, that's for sure. Okay, sure. Might be able to cut a Prakata Club security at that point. Or might cut the Prophetic Prism. Or possibly one of these tricks. Ooh, a Lawless Broker versus a Prakata Pillar Bug. I'll take the Broker, I think. Probably end up losing the Prophetic Prism and probably end up losing a Rush of Vitality. Sure, we'll just take an assistant and put it in the board. Yeah, that rush is probably not necessary. We've got, you know, a reasonable thing going here. Mind Rot goes in the board. Live Fast might not actually be good in our deck. It's literally Divination. We probably cut Live Fast. Divination is not good. We would rather just have the Prophetic Prism, which has a lot of synergy. Both with Dund Operative and with Welding Sparks and with Oval Chase Daredevil. And it fixes our mana a little bit. It makes the whole deck a little bit more consistent. Could we get away with 16 lands in a deck with Prism and 2 constructs and just play another Rush? Is that doable? I think it probably is. Could also play Spark of Creativity. I think Spark is fine. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. We're pretty unlikely to flood. We're pretty unlikely to get screwed with a prophetic prism and two eager constructs. We have a pretty low curve. We don't actually really ever need to see more than 4 lands. I mean, we have 2 cards in our deck that cost more than 4. Um, in the second rush, could it be meaningful for us? Yeah, it could. All right, sure. Let's run with this. 5, 6 sources versus 11. Um, we'll go 10-6. Okay. All right, I can dig it. Let's battle.